Morning, folks. Ron Bannerman is my name, and I've been involved with the committee that's been volunteering to bring this very important park up to a standard again here that we can be respectful of. This is the Number 6 Mine Heritage Park, or Number 6 Mine Memorial Park, and it's on the site of the Number 6 mine itself. In fact, behind me here, underneath the stone monument, which is a monument to the workers of all the mines that died here in the mines, all 304 miners. Underneath that monument is the actual shaft of the Number 6 mine, and that shaft goes down 600 and some odd feet to the bottom. And there were two levels of coal that were mined here. And of course, this is the site of the infamous February the 15th, 1901 explosion, which killed 64 miners. All men that were down in the mine that day died. And the whole area is being developed as a memorial park. A lot of activities took place here. Not only was the Number 6 mine that was here until 1917, but there was also, this is the site of the Draeger station, the first aid station. It was the site of the roundhouse where they would store the locomotives each night and bed them down. It was also just on the far side, on the south side of the park, was a bowling green. There was also the first mill, the Grant Mount sawmill, that was here brought in 1889 to cut lumber for the first mine. There was also, just over in the northeast west corner, was the train station, the passenger station, and the administration offices for the mine. So what we're trying to do now is to put some artifacts of mining, and people are donating benches and picnic tables and things to make this, shrubbery and flowers, to make this a nice spot to come and to visit and to learn about the mining activities here in Cumberland. We're just going to walk over into the central garden and talk about our latest project. When we started, we found two old coal cars that were laying in this garden area, and the garden had been let go for a number of years. And so we decided to refurbish those coal cars and put them into the garden area again. Our plan is to put one of the coal cars in the garden area, and the other coal car will go over the side of the cliff over here, where we hope to have a porthole of a mine. And that'll be a replica of the Scott Slope out at the Comox Lake. And so that coal car, the second coal car, will sort of come out of the mine and make it kind of fun, a nice learning experience to talk about the story of the Comox Lake and Scott Slope, and also show the type of mines that were here. That will be a slope mine, whereas this over here, Number 6, was a shaft mine. So we'll move into the garden here now and meet the fellow that does a lot of the work here, and that's Richard Tito. Richard? Yeah.
Morning, Dwayne.
Morning. You're hard at work.
Morning.
This is
What
great.
we're trying to do here is connect these rails to the ties, to the fish plates, and to the concrete, so that we can set the coal cart on top, and it'll look like a natural display.
It's a good thing that the Richard and I aren't building the CPR railway. It would have taken a little longer, because this is 6 feet 6, this rail, and what's the Canadian rail? About 6,000 kilometers.
At least, yeah.
However, it's going to be a nice display, and it'll be as realistic as we can make it.
That's for sure. So it's taken some muscle to get these rails in place there, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
That rail is 55-pound rail, which means that for every 3 feet, it's 55 pounds in weight. And to give you some example, the main line of the railways now, they use a 110-pound rail. So this is quite light. And then the little tiny rail that they use down in the mine, it was about 12 pounds. So it was quite a bit lighter. There's different grades of rail. But this is going to last a fair amount of time, this 55-pound rail.
I'm sure.
we're over in the south side of the park now, looking back at the cairn through the main garden, and sort of coming to the end of our little tour here. But what point a few things out was the little rock pond here that we have, and we'll be putting in some sort of a monument or something for the people of Devon. They donated to have something done here. And then as we move over to the extreme south side, that's our playground equipment that was donated to us a few years ago, and it's for small children to enjoy and for young families to come down and have picnics, etc. around. So a nice place, a very nice, enjoyable place, and if you would like to come down and help us, we have a work party. The volunteers have a work party every Tuesday from 10 to 12. And as you can see, there's always something to do. There's leaves to clean up and benches to keep clean, and not too much garbage. People really are being respectful and enjoying the park, and we welcome everyone to come down and visit the No. 6 Mine Heritage Park.